Hey everyone, it's Kinch again, coming at you from Barwick, and here I am on the battlegrounds of our most recent victory. A perfect 90 stars. The enemy got 45. I don't think they were very invested in the outcome of the war, but this was a really good one. We had this thing wrapped up. We had all the stars at like I think 12 hours, something like that. We weren't quite halfway through, and we had all the stars. Really, really good job. We had lots of loot runs, a lot of people getting to limit test and all of those things. So really, really good stuff on that. A couple quick things about the war. Number one, I think some discussion came about with claimed bases. And traditionally, we have not really used the claim system in any way, shape, or form. There's a variety of reasons for that. I maybe will get into it a little bit more if people are interested. But I guess my question to you guys is, do you guys see some value in moving to utilizing those at least a little bit? I don't know that we will ever be a clan that utilizes them 100%. Maybe when we're all the same level, we're all maxed out, then that's a good time to start utilizing those. But they do cause some problems. Namely, if someone claims too many bases, right? So if you claim if in this case we had it was a 30 versus 30 war. So 15 people claim two bases each. Then there's another 15 people who don't have a base left to attack. I don't. I'm not accusing anyone of trying to do that. I don't think anyone is claiming bases in that way. But there would have to be some parameters set aside. The other thing to consider is that if I'm on a limited time frame for when I can get my attack in, and all the bases that are um, that ideal for me to hit are claimed, then what? Do I just not attack, or do I take a bad attack? Right? Do I attack too high and only get 2 stars, or do I attack too low? And so it causes some problems, and there's things we can do to work around that. But if people are interested in using a claim system a little more um, diligently, we can set some parameters around that. But you guys let me know. We'll have to have some discussion about that, and that would be a whole new thing. So just know if you do claim a base, um, that doesn't necessarily guarantee. We've never really used that as a marker for guaranteeing that that base will be there when you get on. However, I will say if you see a claimed base and there's other viable targets for you to hit, just please hit the other targets. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it other than that. So if you're interested in using the claim system a little more diligently, please comment below and we will see about making that a discussion to have in the future. One of the bad things about this war is we had a few of our friends not attack, some of whom I'm aware why they didn't attack, others I think they just aren't playing the game. So unfortunately, we are going to have to remove a couple members. Obviously, you guys will be able to tell who this is. I'm going to blur out their name because we're not trying to embarrass anyone online. But I do show this on occasion. I want you to know that when we send someone off, we send them off with love because, I mean, in this person's case in particular, I mean, they were with us for a long time, and they were in their prime. They were really active and a really good clanmate. And so we miss them, and I'm going to put that. So we miss you and we love you because that's the truth. Uh, but missed border attacks get you kicked. Um, so good luck. And that's how I send people out. I just want everyone to know that because I'm not angry when I have to kick someone. I mean, things come up and it's not going to be a priority for everyone. So we're going to kick out a few people and we wish them well. Okay, with that being said, we've got a few spots open in our roster now. So if you are watching this video and you're not part of Barwick and you want to be part of Barwick because we're a good clan, uh, go ahead and join the Discord. The link is in the description below, and you can go ahead and apply to become a member of Barwick. We would love to talk with you about that. Speaking of the Discord, if you come over here to our Gold Pass giveaway section, we did give away some Gold Passes, or we're trying to give away some Gold Passes, and there's some funny coincidences about this. We got winners in Aki Rabbit, and this is Cam as Uzi. Um, and we're trying to give you guys passes, and Rabbit and Cam, just like SEMO before them, they're looking to pay it forward. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that. We're just gonna keep trying to give these things away, I guess. I don't know. I will talk with Matt and Rooster and Austin, and we'll figure this out. But know that those may still be up for grabs. But we did have that giveaway, and so we will get those distributed at some point. But stay tuned to the channel. One other thing I wanted to mention about Discord, you guys can see that we've got, most of you probably can't see this apply to Barwick section, and there may be some other sections here that are hidden from you. Know that I'm going to go through and rework some of our Discord sections for a variety of reasons. And this is maybe a longer conversation that I could do during State of the Barwick Union video. But you guys know that I've been taking the ridiculous account and going and visiting other clans. I do that for a variety of reasons. One, I'm trying to see what other clans are doing, see if there's anything good that they are doing that we could borrow from them. And two, it is a little bit of a recruiting trip. Uh, I don't know that it will yield much success, but we're going to give it a try. And so, with that being said, I've seen some pretty cool things on some other clans Discord servers, and we're going to try to kind of duplicate some of those things. So, just if you see things shuffling around, know that's intentional, and I'm just trying to make it a little bit better. Last thing I want to touch on for this video is I've gotten a couple comments from people who are looking for some help with either attacks or upgrading strategies or all kinds of things. And I'm going to let Old Man Awesome's attack play in the background here. So Old Man Awesome is a Town Hall 14. He's using an attack that Boss taught him, and he 3-stars his Town Hall 16, which is really probably, gosh, it's maybe a Town Hall 15 at best. It's got big scatter shots and it's got a monolith, but there's a lot of undervalued defensive structures here. But regardless, I throw this out here to say this is one of the things you can do to get better is you can see the people who are consistently getting 3-stars and go watch their attacks. And then you may get some tips in there. But I've noticed I've reviewed a bunch of attacks recently. And I noticed that there are small things happening in a lot of the attacks that are leading to, I'll say, bigger problems. And problems being a strong word, there's still, a lot of them are still 3-star attacks, but it makes it so then they might not be viable in higher hall levels. So one of the things that I thought I would do is I would start making maybe like a little video series with some things that will help you progress and help you in your attacks. So if there is something specific that you want to see or you want some feedback on, or you have an attack that didn't work and you want me to review it and I can make a video out of that and we can all learn and get better, let me know. I am preparing to do one this weekend. I'll probably put it out on Monday or Tuesday, and that'll be a little bit focused on something that Asmat requested or we were talking about, and that is how to upgrade your heroes and stay active in war and do all the things. And so we'll talk about a couple little tips on that and kind of how I do it. But you guys may have some different ideas, and I would love to hear those, and I want to be able to share all those so we can all continue to get better and improve together. So, but really nice attack by Old Man Awesome, taking down this Town Hall 16 base. It was really good job. I lied. One more thing I wanted to touch on, and that is our Capitol Hall. We are still stuck on Capitol Hall 7, and we have been for a while. I think because we've been using our resources to upgrade some bigger ticket items like the barracks for several troops. So we still have 126 structures to go or buildings to upgrade before we can get to upgrading the clan capital to town hall, or I'm sorry, to clan Capitol Hall level 8. So I will do a little bit better job this weekend of trying to prioritize some smaller structures so we can start knocking some of those off so that we can get to upgrading the Capitol Hall. So I'm encouraging all of you to make sure you do your raids this weekend. Typically we have about 30 raids. I would love to see that closer to 40. That might be a little bit harder now that I just had to let a few people go, but I don't think they were active anyway. So, but if you could do those, the more that we do, The more raid medals we get, the more we can upgrade stuff. We really want to get to that point where we are at those super miners, and that will make everyone's life a lot easier. So do your raid weekend. All right, and with that, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for all your participation in war. It was a super awesome war. It was so super easy done and dusted, and I love those kind. You guys dominated. Awesome job. We will start another war here on Sunday, and we will get back to our regularly scheduled warring program. You guys take care. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.